Hey guys, hi. So, because there was a lot of request of talking about that how to actually focus on your studies, so I decided to make this video talking about the focus. There is a lot of problem of focus, especially nowadays, because the time is of crisis. There is not only the crisis of your studies, the PG aspirants, we also have a crisis that is a global crisis. And every time, everywhere, we are hearing that same word: COVID 19, lockdown, coronavirus, social distancing, and so many things. So, even in the subconscious mind, when we keep on listening such negative words, obviously they are negative words and they keep on painting up in our mind, kind of creating a negativity every time we are talking to somebody, we are listening to a media, you're opening a news channel, a WhatsApp, a Telegram, anything, it is all filled with all this. So obviously that negativity is present everywhere, that is surrounding us, and it is affecting our efficiency. So there is a lot of concern that how should we focus on our goal, that is the need of the hour. So let us try to analyze actually how do we get the focus on anything. We have to be motivated. There should be a self motivation, because motivation always should come from within. If you are not self motivated, how does not matter how much amount of motivation I give it to you, or any other faculty or any other motivational speaker, the public speaker is motivating you. If you are not ready to be self motivated, nobody can help you. So first important thing is that there should be a self motivation. You that motivation is not a feeling, that has to be a decision. You have to take this decision that I have to remain motivated until and unless I have reached to the goal. So take that decision now, because you cannot guarantee your conditions, but you can guarantee your internal conditions. We always have two kind of environments: the external environment, which is actually involuntary, you do not have any control over it, but we have a internal environment, and this environment is fully under our control. So you have to take the decision that I have to remain motivated, first of all. Now second thing, this motivation is not easy. Like I have said that you have to remain self motivated, but I know that to remain self motivated is not that easy. First of all, you should be confident. Now, why we require this confidence? Because only when I feel confident, that confidence will give me motivation that yes, I should focus. Now, how can I be confident? We can be confident only when we are happy. Because stress, now this is another important word. The stress is a very important demotivator in our life. So if we are having stress, then we will not feel confident, we will not feel self motivated, and therefore we will not be able to focus. Now you will say, ma'am, that is the main problem. How to remove that stress? So first of all, we will have to go deep into it. We will have to understand that why we are getting stressed. Now, after asking and interacting with so many students, there are 3 to 4 common things that I got are actually giving you stress. Number one, because whatever goals that I had made, whatever timetables I had made, I am not able to follow them. And because I'm not able to follow these timetables, I have a self doubt that whether I will be able to complete my course in time, whether I will be able to make this time, what will be my score, will I get a time to revise the things or not, how much time I should give to the MCQs, how much time I should give for the theories, and how much time should I study, because right now you people are also having your live classes, and you people are also getting some time for revision. Now we will take this in two manners. First, I will be telling you how to heal it by yourself, the self healing, and that is your psychological part. And then, as an ophthalmologist, also, I would like to help you, because I know that most of the times you are having the online classes, you people are so much onto the laptops, the phones, the screens, that is also creating a physical trouble. So obviously we will have to follow this problem in both manners, only then we will be able to conquer this problem. So first of all, stop worrying about these things. We usually spend most of our present time, most of our valuable present time, worrying about the past and the future. One which has already gone, you don't have any control, and the one which has not yet come, maybe that problem that you are thinking will come and you are worrying about it will never come, and you cannot do anything now. So what can you do is just to change your present. Don't worry about the time that is already gone. There is no use crying over the spilt milk. If you could not do according to your timetable, you could not complete that much that you decided to, let it go. Again, you have another day. Start doing the things now, and whatever is left from the yesterday part, it's always a good idea. Suppose 5 topics are remaining from the previous day which you could not do and it was destined to be done that day. It's a good idea to divide those 5 topics into 5 days. Start doing whatever you were to do today. Along with that, give some extra time and do one of the topics that you were to do yesterday. Similarly, next day again do what you were to do on that day and doing one more topic. Now, if you are doing like this, a little extra will not make much difference, and rather I will say that will give you a confidence that, see, I am doing what I had to do today, and even I have done something extra, and that will start relieving your anxiety. When your anxiety will be relieved, your efficiency will automatically improve. When your efficiency will improve, that happiness component will go and stress factor will start decreasing. So a time will come when your happiness will become dominant over that stress. It will go down, and that will give you confidence. The factor and the quota of the confidence will go on increasing, and that will give you self motivation. The biggest thing that will actually motivate you is the efficiency. More you feel that your efficiency is improving and improving, more you feel motivating, because the biggest problem of the stress is that when you think or when it is looking that your goal is very very far apart, so that gives us stress. But if we feel that every day we are covering something and that is taking us towards our goal, we are reaching near the goal, that will help you in relieving your anxiety and going towards the goal. So one thing that you have to keep in your mind, that the past have to be understood. You have to take the lesson. What was the thing that was wrong, you did wrong yesterday? Where did you wasted your time? What was the wrong strategy that you were following up till now? Are you more weak in doing MCQs, or are you more weak in understanding the concept? What is the main problem? So actually every individual has to take his or own plan. No plan is actually universal that I can give to everybody. You have to understand yourself, give some time to yourself before going to bed and try to analyze your performance, because everybody is not same. Some of us are slow readers, some of us are fast readers, but sometimes you will realize that as a slow reader also you are a winner, because even though you are slowly reading, but ultimate result that is coming is far more persisting than one who was a fast learner. He could learn that in just 1 or 2 days, but he is forgetting it also fast. So if you are a slow learner, suppose instead of 3 days you are taking 4 days or 4.5 days, but you are taking actually the concept from it, and the number of revisions you require after that slow learning will also be less. So ultimately it may be that a slow learner may be much ahead than a fast learner. So don't compare yourself. The second important thing, don't compare yourself. It's good that you people are there in groups, you people are doing discussion, interacting, but what happens, a kind of race is also existing, and we are discussing what you have done, how much you have completed, how much I have completed, and that comparison also starts giving us stress. So don't share too much knowledge about what you are learning, what you are doing, because that gives us stress also. Now, number 3, we always have a problem of thinking of our future. Will I able to complete the course till that deadline? What if I am not able to do? What if my fellow person is able to do? What if I am not able to make this time? So it's good to make goals, it's good to think about your future. Obviously you have that owners, and who will think about your future if you will not? But don't take too much of stress from that, and plus don't rely and don't make it a factor that can affect your happiness. Don't take it as a derivative of your happiness or sadness, or don't do it that I will be happy only when I am able to do that. So your happiness should not be directly proportional to the amount of course that you are able to do. Always be positive. Now that positivity is very very important. If I am not able to do today, don't think then I won't be able to do tomorrow also, I won't be able to complete the course. No, be positive. There is something positive in everything if you search for it. So be very very positive. I'm not able to do today, but maybe this was not a good day for me, but tomorrow I will do it. And then be very very authoritative. Give your mind the instructions. See, this mind is a slave and you have to treat it as a master. So you have to give instructions to your brain. See, I had not done today, but I will have to do it tomorrow definitely. And what happens when you register something and you give some instructions to your mind always take it. See, whenever you have exam, you have seen even without the alarm clock you can actually get up, because your mind knows that that is important. So give the signals to your mind that that is important. Don't worry about it. Take the necessary steps. Worrying will not help you, but taking the necessary steps will help you. So don't worry that if you were not able to do it yesterday, you won't be able to do it today also. Every day is different. Don't compare yourself from your fellow ones. Okay, there should be a healthy competition. Don't fall in just the rat race, because everybody is a different kind of a learner. Number 3, don't analyze too much that if I'm not able to do today, I won't be able to do tomorrow also, I won't be able to complete the course, what will happen? So don't go in very much detail of the future. Start improving your present. Today itself is a gift. That's why it's called the present. So present is the most beautiful thing of our life, because you have total control of your present. You can improve your present. You can start studying now, start focusing now. It's never too late. So if you start focusing today, start studying today, you can definitely improve your future. Now another important thing, how to take out the time, because lot of time is going in the classes. So it's a crucial thing how to take out the time from this time only, because we have just 24 hours in a day, and some amount of sleep is mandatory, that should be taken. Even I won't say that don't take that amount of sleep, because that sleep is necessary in order to keep your mind and soul and body fit. Only then you would be able to work on your schedules, your timetables, your studies. It's hectic, I know. So it is utmost important that you take some amount of sleep. So let's take 7 hours. Some people may require even 8 hours, but I will say 6 to 7 hours sleep is more than sufficient. So even if you are going to bed at 12, get up at 7 at last, and whatever time you wish to start, okay, set the alarm clock 30 minutes before this, because we are sometimes very lousy to get from the bed, and then we snooze it, and then 10 minutes again, 10 minutes again. So take a buffer of about 30 minutes, set it about 6:30, so that at last you can get up by 7. Now when you get up, that 1 hour, the 7 to 8 a.m. is very very crucial, because that time is the maximum energy level. Now what you have to do in that 1 hour, apart from the basic things, you should do those things which you feel are toughest for you or most important for you, or you are not able to learn them, because some things are just learning also, database things that you are not able to recall, or something that was left for yesterday. Do it, that you will find that it becomes very easy to do those things in the first 1 hour, because the energy level at that time is very very high. And if you are doing those things very effectively in the first 1 hour, I can assure you that your energy level will rise like anything. Now you are at your peak, so that starting point is very very important. That will decide the energy level of your whole day. So if it is good, that will give you so much of flush and energy that you are able to do the other things also. Then you take the other things. Okay, now third important thing, how to increase your time. See, you cannot increase your time beyond 24 hours, and out of that we have already deducted the 7 hours of sleep. Okay, and we have so 12 to 7 has gone already. Now 7 to 8 we have done. Maybe you have revised the previous day's class or any important concept, anything that you require. Now what to do else? See, you will be taking bath also, you will be taking the breakfast also, you will be requiring some relaxed time also. Somebody wants to listen to the music or anything. Obviously 1 hour you should give, 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening for your self entertainment, relaxation, whatever you want to do. Some people relax by listening to the music, doing yoga, dancing, like whatever you feel like doing, do it madly, so that your body, mind, soul is relaxed like anything, and then you feel very much motivated to achieve your goals. So now what you do, don't take extra time for this. When you study and you want to take a break from that study, use that time for doing things. Like first of all, suppose you have studied from 7 to 8. Now at 8 you can take the light breakfast, or you utilize this time for taking your breakfast, or you want to go for the morning walk or anything. Then after those 15 minutes, again start studying. Okay, don't say that this time is the lunch and then, or the breakfast, and then when I will get time I will study. No, it should be other way around. Start studying when you want to take the break from study. Then utilize that time for doing your essentials, for taking the bath, for doing your breakfast, taking a walk, meditation, or yoga, whatever you do. Utilize that break time for doing this. Okay, don't do. Plus the 80-20 principle, that is very very good. So what you do, first study for 80% of the time, and then utilize 20 minutes for your relaxation. That is very very effective for this time especially, because every time you are at home and you have to do the self scheduling of your time. Nobody is going to, because when we give face to face classes, you people are fixed there, so a kind of discipline obviously will come, because as soon as the faculty will come, you will start listening. But here you have to maintain your self scheduling. So what you are doing, if you are following this 80-20 principle, so now this 80-20 does not mean that it is strictly 80 minutes and then 20 minutes. It can be for 50 minutes doing work and 10 minutes taking break. Or for somebody, if your focus time is 45 minutes, then you do the work for 45 minutes, take the break for 15 minutes. Or in the beginning, if you are able to focus just for 40 minutes, do it. Okay, work for 40 minutes, take 10 minutes break, 15 minutes break, and then again start working for 40 minutes. Now this will help you in two ways. We have a definite interval for which our brain can actually focus. You cannot expect the brain to focus more than that time, and it is at maximum at a time. Focus is just for 40 to 45 minutes, and that is why in school also the periods are made in such a way that it is for 40 to 45 minutes, then 5 to 10 minutes break, and then the next period starts. So in order to get the maximum benefit and the maximum productivity of your mind, is giving it frequently intervals or the relaxations. So divide your revision schedule, morning schedule, in such a way that you are able to do one thing for 40 minutes, and then give it a break for about 10 to 15 minutes, then again do some session for 40 minutes, then give break for 20 minutes. As I told you, this period can be flexible somewhere here and there. That is the best way of doing things. So if your class is even from 2 to 9, you will have to take bath also, get ready, everything has to be done, but follow your schedule from 7 to 2. Okay, don't say that I will study only till 12, because after 12 o'clock I'll start getting ready for the class to 2. No, you will start studying. Make your timetable from 7 to 2. Now whenever you are taking the break, suppose you have taken the first session from 7 to 7:50, and then you have taken the break, first break, do one of the essential, then study from 8 to 8:50, from 8:50 to 9 do your second essential, take light coffee, or this. Similarly, from 9 to 9:45, 9:40 or 9:50, do your third session of revision, whatever you were doing, and then utilize your 15 minutes for taking bath. You may obviously take longer for some of the breaks. Then similarly, from 10 to 10:50, then 11 to 11:30 or 11:40, and likewise. So in every break, do one of your work. You will feel that you are studying also and your work is also getting done. You are studying also and your work is also getting done, and that way you are able to extract maximum of times, because when you are taking bath, that time also you are relaxing, you're not studying, and you can keep on revising in your mind. Yes, we have done this, we have done this. Now if I talk about medically, ophthalmologically, because every time you people are working on the laptops, the screens, as an ophthalmologist, I will say yes, that is very tiresome, and we usually do not advise to see the screens for such a long hour. But it is a crisis time, we cannot help it. Now how to do it effectively, I will request all of you to use the artificial teardrops. Take one vial and use it every 1 hourly. Now this is not a overdosage and not an exaggeration. The amount of time that we people are giving to the screens nowadays is very, very large, and every 1 hour we require 1 drop of artificial tear substitutes. This is one. Number 2, when you are seeing the laptop screens or the mobile screens and you have seen continuously for about 40 to 45 minutes, at least 5 to 10 minutes break should be given. Try to see away from the screen. If possible, close your eyes, and then suppose you are listening to the app. Now apart from the first time when you are already preparing the notes, you have to see there also and you have to prepare the notes, and suppose you are just listening to it, you have already made the notes, then you can close your eyes, and with the help of like the hands free or the earphones, you can just listen to it and you can revise it. So do it just for 5-10 minutes at least every 1 hour, so that we are giving the comfort to the eyes, relaxation to the eyes. So first thing is that use the artificial tear substitutes. Number two, give the adequate break. Number three, when you are watching on these things, always take care of the illumination in your rooms. The illumination in your room should be very, very adequate. You should use very good light, especially more soothing is the white light. So if it's possible, take the light which is white in your rooms. Okay. Number four, maintain an adequate distance from your screens. Don't just peep into the screens like this. Okay, that is also very, very important. And if you people are already use the specs, then it's very good. Even if you do not have any refractive error, I will suggest you that take a simple pair of glasses. And I don't know, nobody wants to wear the glasses, but this time when we are using the screen so frequently, it will be a good idea if you use a spectacles. Even if you don't have the refractive error, just go for the plain one for visualizing on the screen. So that will give you a protection from directly watching. The rays obviously will be cut off, so that will again be a very good idea. Okay, then suppose your class starts. Okay, so what you do, just before the class starts, okay, so the last session that you are going to do, that is like, suppose your class starts at 2, so the last session that you are going to do from 12 to 1, whatever is your last session, either it's 12 to 1 or 1 to 1:30, keep that time for the revision of your notes that you had done yesterday. Suppose yesterday we had completed with the lens. I am taking my example, the ophthalmology class. Suppose I had completed with the lens yesterday and I had to start the glaucoma today. So keep those last 30 minutes to see, because when you see those notes that were done, so it will improve your efficiency to understand the next class. So that is a very, very good idea. Okay, now what you do after the class? After the class, just after the class, take a break, take a relaxing bath if you want to, or take some coffee if you want to have dinner. Don't take heavy dinner just after the class, because after dinner you are going to sleep. So avoid the dinners before studying, and then sit with your notes that you have done today. Okay, that you have done today. So if you give 30 minutes at that time when you have just studied that topic, and 30 minutes just before the class, I can guarantee you that after that, when you revise it, it will be very, very simple for you to revise that topic. And then after revising that, suppose of 30 minutes, 1 hour you take for revision of those topics that you have done today, because you have just understood. Now there are two benefits. It will be good for your revision also, plus you will be also getting a feedback that how did you get that topic today, and if you have any queries about that topic, same time you can post to the faculty also, so that before the next class starts you have got your concept. Then keep 1 hour for doing the MCQs related to that topic that was done today. So every day you are thorough with your theory also, and you have gone through the MCQs. You will get to know what kind of MCQs are asked from those topic. Are you able to do them or not? Plus, are you not able to do because you have not got the concept, or you have not you are not able to recall the theory or the data from that. So that will be a very good idea. Utilize at least 2 hours after your class. So if your class gets over by 9, be there with your books around 10, and then from 10 to 12 you can get two good sessions from 10 to 10:40, and then take a break, then 11 to 11:40, and then take dinner, and then go to the sleep. Before going to sleep, listen to some good music which you like, or do anything that you like most. This is a psychological fact that if you do anything that you like most before going to sleep, you will have a good sleep. Don't think too much, oh, I could not do this today, I could not do this today, because that sense of not achievement, low achievement or the non achievement will not let you have a good sleep. It's always told by the coaches to the budding cricketers that you should always stop practicing the cricket at a score which is very very high. Don't stop at a low score, because that will give you a sense of incompletion, and we need a good sleep. So always sleep after doing something that gives you satisfaction, happiness, so that you have a good sleep, sound sleep. And similarly, when you get up, do something which gives you happiness, or in that subject you are good at. Start with this will give you again good energy in the morning. Do the most productive topics, because that maximum energy will again help you in completing those topics which were difficult for you. And making the timetable is important. That is not there is no doubt about it. But don't be sad if you are not able to follow it, because timetables बनते ही टूटने के लिए. Most of the times nobody is able to follow the timetables, because when we make the timetables we act like the principals, yes, we will do hardest of the thing. But when we follow them, then we follow them as a layman. So that's not a problem. That is perfectly fine, because it is same for all. We all are sailing in the same boats. So don't get worried and disheartened by the fact that I had to complete 5 chapters but I have completed only 4. Be satisfied that at least I completed the 4. Maybe I could have done only 1 or 2. Okay. And complete that one more. So I will do this one more. Today I have done one less, tomorrow I will do one more. So that sense, that should be your approach of handling. Make every day the best day of your life. Best day, that today was the best day of my preparation. I have done maximum of my ability today. So if you are able to convert every day as your best day, obviously the future will be shining and you all will be our shining stars. So that was all for today. I hope this session will help you. And because maximum people had polled in English, so I have made this video in English. And tell me, how did you like the video? I hope it will help you. And if you want to make the same video in Hindi also, do comment in the comment section. Thank you and bye bye.